All right, hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? How's it going there, Alistair? How's it going, Echo? Hello, hello. I need to do some flight training here. That's what I'm currently doing. So that's why we're here. Let's see. All right, good. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I need to get brushed up on some of this stuff. So let's go ahead and we're ready to fly here. I have flown way too many hours in the Cessna 150, so we're back in here. I need to do some actual instrument stuff. Let's go ahead and I'm going to dupe that out. So we can get this going. All right, so first thing we'll do is let's look at we're at Hanscom. Look at the airport diagram. So we are presently over here on the FBO ramp over by runway 5. So this is where we're going to be heading out of. And then I need to look at Lawrence. We're going to go up to Lawrence, Massachusetts. And do some instrument approaches. I need to brush up on some instrument approaches. Let's see, we have ILS localizer, runway 5. See, they went to mostly RNAVs now, so we'll do the ILS. Go ahead and grab that for runway 5. So a little bit more manual flying on this. All right, so let's go ahead and what I have to do to get started here. All right, Cessna, this is Cessna 150. Let me see, how do I get rid of the yoke here? I just saw it. Let me see. Cabin lighting yoke. There it is. Yoke visibility. All right, let's get rid of the yoke. All right, parking brake is set. Let's see. Dome. Hedo. Where's master power on this right there? All right, master power's on. Grab the ATIS. Yeah, I'm flying soon, IRL. Two nine or 8-4. Okay, 29 or 8-4. I can't see. I don't have my track IR on. I got to turn that 29 or 8-4. That might not work. Let's see. All right, 29 or 8-4 right there. Let's see. Let's go. Shit, I meant to go to ground services. I got to push back here. Boston ground. This is not Boston. It's funny he's pushing me back like this. Just push the plane back. The plane weighs like 1,000 pounds. Push me back. We used to have to push these by ourselves. You just grab the prop and push it. All right, let's go ahead back in. Let's go ahead. I want the beacon on. Most of this I'm not going to talk to ATC for. I'll even shut that radio off and just do it manually. What is he doing? What are you doing, sir? Problem is I can't turn around with the plane sitting here. What the fuck is he doing? There we go. He's pushing me back now. Okay, good. That's funny. All right, enough. Enough. Stop pushing me back. Put the brake back on. All right, make sure trim is at takeoff. That's good. All right. I'm not going to worry with clearance. I think I'm just going to go without radio at all. I don't really need it. It's going to cause me problems. So let's just go ahead. I'll put standby on the transponder. I don't have a checklist for this, but I don't really need it either. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to set in the ILS for runway 5. Let's see, 111.7. Let's do... This is proper flying here. 1. 11.7. All right, flip that over. Be a little while before we can get there. Let's go in on Boston VOR. Yeah, let's go on off the Boston VOR. Boston VOR is 112.7. Go in there, 112.7. Not going to worry about. There's the VOR coming up. I'll actually put the ILS in 2. Let's do that. 111.7. And we'll back that up with 112.7. So we'll have them backed up. All right, those are all backed up. Let's quickly grab a Boston identifier on this. All right, the volume's on, so hopefully it will beep later. All right, let's get a start going here. Brakes on. All right, let's go ahead and beacon is on. Mixture's full rich. Prime. Carb heat, we'll start it with the... Probably don't need carb heat, but... All right, we're up. We had it. I thought I had it running for a second there. Let's see. Oh, I probably have the fuel pump off. Where are we at here? Fuel pumps off. Fuel valves off. That would be it. Okay. It's been many years since I've run this. All right, we have RPM over here on the right, so keep it around 1,000. I'm not paying for the fuel here, so we'll keep it around 1,000. Memory serves. I'll just pull a little bit of mixture on there. All right, that looks good. Let's see, what else do I need here? So we're gonna go off Boston VOR off the 347 radial. I'll show you guys in a second that. We're on Boston on the top, so 347. So right about there. Let me go ahead and show you. So this is the ILS. So here's the Boston VOR right here. So we'll head to Boston. We'll head directly up, and that will intercept, what is it, Wambu, and then we'll take the ILS in. So that's what we'll do. A little bit more of a manual type flight. All right, let me see if I can get my track IR up and working. Sometimes it likes you to start it before the game, so let's see if this will be pissed at me or not for not starting with the game and not work. And especially in this plane, I'm going to want it. I don't have an autopilot, so I kind of need the track IR. I actually probably bring up my joysticks. They're not sitting next to me here, so let's get those up there. Oh, whoop. I'll fix the track IR in a second, guys. All right, let's go ahead and... All right, sitting where I'm sitting here. Let's see. Track IR is fixed. All right, good. So it actually worked. All right. I don't know why I can't hear the game. Let's see if I actually stand by, guys. I'll be right with you. I gotta try to fix this audio because the engine's just very quiet. Let me see if I can fix sound settings here. General options. Let's see. Sound. I do have a headphone on, but it should be louder than this. Music off. Aircraft engines are at 100%. So, all right, that's all right. If it's not that loud, let's try to. I'm trying to get my joysticks all in order here. And I might have to dick around with some of these controls, but I think we're pretty good. So let's see. I'm gonna bring my yoke back. Let's bring my yoke back here. All right, let's go. Pitch. All right, and yaw. Good. Let's see. Throttle. All right, the throttle is not presently reading. Don't know why. All right, so I gotta fix that. Why you no work, sir? Yeah, it looks, it's, okay. It's not reading it for some reason. There we go. Hmm. You're trying to assign action to a device that is not selected. Okay. This is selected, you scumbag. It's literally the same joy. Nope, I have it backwards. Never mind. Nope. This is not the fault of this. This is my fault. All right. I had two identical joysticks, so I had them on the wrong side of me. That's fine. All right, we'll fix that up real quick here. So let's just go back without saving. All right, there we go. Let's see. Fuck me. Why is that not working now? All right, let's try to fix this here. I cleared it. And it remembered the clear. So let's fix this now. You're going to be a pain in the balls and not work. Let's see if it doesn't or not. If not, I'll just run with the one. It's not as important. There we go. All right, it's working. All right, good. We're in business here. We're just gonna go hit it here. I'm not gonna screw around too much. All right. Let's take park and brake off. Taxi out here. All right, there's the engine coming up. It's just quiet on idle. We do have lots of thunderstorms in the area. In the northeast around the Boston area. So as you can see, thunderstorms not great in this plane to have thunderstorms, but whatever. We're gonna run with see how windy it is. I don't know where the wind is. I don't really care. I checked the ATIS, but I don't remember it. Hello, Citrus. How are you? It's funny. They say everything's heavy. All right, brakes are working. Theoretically, brakes working. There we go. All right, we're going to take off with a tailwind. This is not advisable. We have a lot of left crosswind here. This is not good taking off like this here. It's actually a right tailwind, actually. This is not advised. You can see we already got the stall horn going off. This is the performance of a Cessna 150. I remember this well. Sucks. Yeah, fuck it. I'll shut my radio off here in a second here. The performance of a oh shit, I gotta fix some stuff here. Performance of a Cessna 150 is pretty slim. We used to fly two people in these in the summer heat too. Not great. Let's see. Let's search for trim. All right, there's elevator trim. No, don't toggle it. Escape. What's it coming? Why is that? Let's go. Okay, elevator trim nose up. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go. That's camera stuff. I gotta fix the camera stuff here. All right, clear it, you scumbag. All right, so that's cleared now. Very slow to trim the nose up here. There we go. All right, we're climbing out. We head towards Boston. Let me see. Make sure we're all set up here. Let's put on the nav volume up. Let's see. Nav 1. There we go. All right, so I'm going to bring up Boston here real quick. We'll just let it sit. All right, so if you hear the Morse code, all right, so that is the Boston VOR. That's correct. All right, good. You see how we're getting our ass kicked by the wind and everything? Much different than the A320. All right, I'm going to head direct to Boston here. All right, that is a, let's see. So we're straightening up the needle. That is a, what is that? A 320. Okay. So let's head 320. All right, so 320 direct to Boston. So I was talking before, like small airplanes, you don't have to worry about really redlining them. They are designed to not go to the red line. So we got a little bit of wind to our left here. Let's get back on course and hold it. All right, we'll get back on course. So we're going from Boston, so I need to put in the 347 here. Let's get back on that. 347 right there. So 347 from, let's make sure we get that lined up. So I want a 45 off of that. So 030, let's head back on 030. Going around thunderstorms, ideally you would not be doing this IRL, but we're gonna do it, we'll see what happens. Let me get the music back on. All right, so we're going to head up there. It's a 347 outbound. And it's 19.5 miles from Logan to Lawrence. I don't know if I have DME here. 1 with 2 point. Look at a double rainbow all the way across the sky. Beautiful. See if I can tell where we are via the via just the roads here. I'm looking. I don't see anything I recognize at the moment. I haven't really been paying attention, so see if I recognize something. You can see up there, there's Boston Harbor. So let's level off at 2,500. Kind of VFR, but kind of not. All right, I got to keep trimming here. So you hold the nose where you want it. So I still want to go up. Let's go up to 2,500. Don't have to worry about excessive climb rate in a Cessna 150. Especially, it's hot out today, so in New England. So we don't have to worry too much of it. We're going 100 knots. That is charitable with a 150 to go 100 knots. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't need that much. Like, the joysticks I have, I got a double Thrustmaster 1600 set. They sold it as a package. Like, you don't have to spend that much money. You know, I want to upgrade later. So pretty much watch this. I let go of the control. See how it defaults to a VSI of down. So what I'm going to essentially do is get that VSI where I want it. And now we know it's trying to go down. So I'm going to trim the nose up. That's too much. So there's very little on the trim. You have to trim constantly. You know, like we're going under some rain here. That little bit of extra airspeed is going to cause us some... you know, we're going to have to retrim again in that because it's constantly changing. You're just constantly trimming. And you constantly want to correct, you know. Like the thermals, we start getting a thermal updraft, it's going to put our VSI up, you know. So you have to deal with all that, especially bigger airplanes are less susceptible. 120. So 120, we're not actually going 120. That is the wind coming off this thunderstorm that I'm precariously going under. We're going to bring the thrust back just a little bit. That's rain on the windshield. We're going to the rain. You can visibly see the rain. All right, so see the course here, right here is coming in. So we're finally starting to get close to the course. So once that needle comes in, it means we're on the course. So here, let me pause it real quick and I'll show you. All right, so we took off from Hanscom and we're heading this way, right? And so that doesn't mean we're going to head the right direction. What's happening is we're on a 030. That is somewhere like we're coming from like over here. Actually, does it show? No, it won't show it. But we're coming from somewhere over here, right? And so we're intercepting this course. So once I get close to this line, I want to actually turn to a 347 heading essentially to maintain that course. And then I'm going to do a wind correction. All right. And I'm going to travel on this 347 until we get the 19.5 nautical miles. I have to see if we have DME. If we don't have DME, that's not great. Hopefully we have it in the plane. I got to look. I don't see the DME. Yeah, I don't see the DME, so I don't know how we're going to run this. But I can cross-check it, so I'll just cross-check it. I'm trying not to go too crazy with fixing my altitude here. We are flying very close to thunderstorms in an incredibly tiny airplane. So, all right. So see how the needle is now straightened up. So we're going to turn left 2347. This is the benefit of not being very fast. Is because we're not going very fast, I can make a really pretty late turn here, and it doesn't matter. So you have to think of your speed when we're in the Airbus. We're going a hell of a lot faster. If I did it right when the needle lined up, I would blow through the course really badly. You see I barely blew through the course because we're in a tiny little slow airplane. So we're not eating up distance very much. I find these small airplanes tough to fly in flight sim. Well, they're not tough, but you know, I'm not doing a great job maintaining my altitude. I am within regs. But part of it is that I don't have the feel. IRL, you'd have the feel for. Plus, we are flying through thunderstorms here. We've had bad thunderstorms in New England today. So, all right. So you see the top nav here is lined up. I'm good there. The bottom nav is my ILS. I'm going to go ahead and we'll bring that up again. Final approach course here is 053. I don't have to put it in on the ILS, but I will. Let's get rid of the yoke. What was it? 053? I think 053. Let me double check it. 053 is the final approach course, so that's good. All right. So we're going to just watch for that. I don't have DME. DME is distance measuring equipment, so that will tell me how many miles I am, and so that 19.5 is how I figure out where that waypoint is. Or when you'll notice that the needle will come in on the bottom once we get on the ILS for runway 5 at Lawrence. So I'm just going to get back on course here. I'm going to pull a little power off. We don't need to go that fast here. Again, we have a headwind. The plane itself is not that fast, so. But this is what it looks like IRL when you're flying through. You can't see anything. Yeah, so I'm just using my instruments. We'll just stick around 2,000 feet. I don't have an autopilot to stick on, so I'm just going to trim my nose up just a little bit. So here's the trim wheel in this plane is right here. You just grab that wheel and trim it. Alright, so you see we're following that course out, so we're going from Boston. You look, it has the arrow pointing behind us. That's the from. So I'm not going to bother talking to ATC. I'm going to go ahead and turn on nav 2. Let's see. I want to listen. I want to listen to the... So I want to verify the ILS. I got to fix the trim here. Trim. We're in a thunderstorm, so it's no wonder we're getting our ass kicked. But so we're looking. It's ... dash. All right. So I'm gonna put this on the other screen so I can see it. And all right, so that is verified. We've heard the We've heard that. Okay, look at the glide slope. The glide slope, this needle here, just went live. So the glide slope's alive. If you look, the localizer is not alive yet. I'm going to put a little power in. We're starting to slow down a little bit here. So I'm going to try to maintain, just do 2,000. I'm trying to brief the approach really quick here. Let me zoom out so I can see the whole approach plate. All right, whoop. Every time I try to do something here, I get all screwy here. I see lights 12 o'clock. I'm trying not to pay attention to those. I don't think that wouldn't be Lawrence anyway. All right, a little bit of trim there. Needs more trim. There we go. So the plane should essentially stay where you leave it. So I keep taking my hand off the controls. You wouldn't fully take your hand off the controls, but you would, you know, you got to get good at checking it. Let's see, what's this here? Trying to see where we are. There's the Merrimack right there. Again, I'm gonna not look VFR here. So what I'm waiting for is, so we verified the ILS. The ILS is good. What I'm looking for here is the bottom needle here on the right. That's my ILS. I have my ILS in nav 2, which probably want it in nav 1, but it's in nav 2. It's fine. And so we're waiting for that needle to start to come alive. Once that needle comes alive, that's going to tell us that we're getting on the localizer. So we're currently below glide slope. That's fine. We're quite a ways out. We're going to be, let's see, I can't see that. We're about 4 miles out, it looks like. No, what was it? That's 7.7? I can't read it while I'm flying here. 7.7 nautical miles from the airport is where we're headed. So we're going to be 7 miles out. So should be below the glide slope at this point. Power up just to get moving here. Very slow plane. You know, I've actually got this plane to go backwards. We had such strong headwinds that you could, you know, you get a good 50-knot headwind, you can go backwards in a Cessna 150. Because the wind, you know, if the wind's at 50 knots, you don't have to go forward to keep the plane aloft. All right, so we're on course. Doing well. Trying not to cheat and use ground reference points. If I could see the highway, I'd know where we were. That's how you'd actually do that VFR flying. You actually use things like highways. Highways are great for VFR nav. All right, a little bit to the left to stay on course. I wonder if that's Lawrence there. That could be Lawrence there. I'm trying to look. Wouldn't make any sense to me why, unless we get blown off. We could be that far enough off course. Yeah, I think we are that far off course. So look, I'm not quite on the 347. That's better there. Let's see if, so we're going to watch that, localizer on my bottom nav. That does look like Lawrence. We've been on this long enough, that's probably Lawrence. So I'm waiting for the localizer to come alive. Yeah, I was off course just a hair. Like, you notice, we're only like we're like a quarter of a dot off. And that's how much of a turn it needed to get back on. Okay, if you look, I think I just saw the localizer move. Let's keep an eye on it. Localizer will start coming in fast once we get onto the course. We're still quite a ways out, so the localizer is actually pretty wide. Final approach course 053. A little bit right here for the waypoint. So you can see that top needle, needle I'm trying to... That is not Lawrence, I don't think. Is that friggin' Lawrence? I don't think that's Lawrence. Let me quickly look. We'll cheat. I don't know what airport that would be if it's not Lawrence here. Let's look real quick. Let me see. I can't see where we're at here. Where are we? Alright, let's not cheat. Shit, get rid of that. That's not Lawrence, so... I don't believe that's Lawrence. Let's take a flyover. I'll quickly check it, but I don't think that's Lawrence. I'm trying to think what airport it would be, though. Yeah, that's not Lawrence. I don't know what airport that is. Let's look in a second here. I've never flown into Lawrence, but I've flown past it. What airport is this? I verified the Boston radial. Let me see. See where I am in a second here. It's got a big ass terminal. What is that? That could be Lawrence, actually. I don't know. I gotta look. The needle would have to be, it would be on our left side if that was Lawrence, so I'm actually curious what this is. Let's take a look. I think I know. No, that's not that. Let's look. Let's see. How do we just pause? Go up, go up, go up. Get the pause right there. Okay. Let's see. That's MHT? Why the fuck are we up at MHT? Okay. Trying to think what went wrong here. Yeah, I don't get what went wrong here. I went Bedford, I went across, I took the radial up. So that's MHT. I was like, we went north for a long time. Alright, that's fucked up. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm just going to put in an approach for MHT. See, I don't know if... I don't have DME, so it's hard for me to tell without it. I probably should have taken the Cessna 172. Let me quickly put in... come on, go to AirNav. Airports. I'm going to do an approach into MHT. That's Manchester. If I saw the two runways, I was like, no, doesn't look right. Alright, let's see. Go away, go away, go away. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do ILS runway 17. Alright, and see. I want to make sure the equipment of the plane's working right. There might have been, if I didn't turn something on, we might be, that's what might be what our issue is. So let me make sure. Let me just check everything here. Let's go to alt on that. Looks good. Looked good what I had in there. Yeah, I don't know what the dealio is. Send receive audio, marker beacon. DME beacon receiver audio. Let's put that on. Nav1 receiver is on. 1 and 2 are on. Alright, let's go ahead and try to quickly snatch the ILS-17 into Manchester. 1091. Stop. And I'll see what's up. Make sure it's running right. 1091. Alright. We did have a flag the whole time. That might have been what it was. I had a flag, so I don't know why it was flagged out. COM2 volume, that's good. All right, let's go ahead and let's line up for the ILS 17 here into Manchester. I think I had a flag on there. It wasn't receiving it properly, even though I did audibly verify it. Final approach course of 172. Let's check that. Let's go to 172. All right. So because we're going backwards, as you can see, it's behind us. Quickly switch back to Boston VOR. See, I'm getting flags. There we go. It's reading nav. Glide slope is flagged. That's fine. I don't know why that didn't go out correctly. So let's go ahead and verify with the Concorde VOR. So Concorde VOR is going to be 112.9er. So you can kind of see how I have to... can't really take my hands off this plane as much as I could the other one. All right, so there's the Concorde VOR in there. Let's verify the Concorde VOR. All right, that is correct. And I'm going to grab the ILS audio for... Gonna do it. All right, good. So that's correct audio for the ILS. So the ILS is tuned in. I listened to the ILS at... yeah, it's just weird. I don't know what the dealio was. All right. So 1,600 we want to be at for Ord. I don't have DME, so that's kind of a mess. I don't have DME, which is kind of a mess, so. You see, I'm trying to... We'll go over the city and just grab it. We'll grab it in early, and then we'll change airports. All right, what's final approach course is 172. So 262. Let's head in on 262. So we're doing 90 degree, and then we'll grab a 45. These small planes, you can kind of come in a little bit at a harder angle. All right, we're real tight in on the airport. It's tough with such a slow airplane to just takes forever to get anywhere. Just do a quick touch and go, and then we'll head down south a little bit. I'm just gonna try to go back and forth through different airports, get my stuff in. All right, let's go in for a 45 now. .172 is the final approach course. All right, we flew through the course. See the course on our left now. Nope. What the fuck is going on? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong nav. Okay, never mind. I'm on the wrong nav. My issue. Should have stayed on that 90 for longer. I'm supposed to be looking at the top nav, and I flip-flopped it from the last one. I had the ILS on the other one, and now I'm having the ILS on the top. So try to keep them consistent. We'll keep the ILS on the top. Here, let's do this. Where's weather? General options. Traffic. Let's go traffic. Off. Data's fine. Flight model's fine. Where the hell is weather? Graphics, camera, sound, traffic data, flight model. Is that not in general options, or do I have to change it elsewhere? Okay, I'm not going to be able to change weather that I know of. Alright, so you look at the top needle. We expect that needle to come in soon, and then as it comes in, we're going to go in for a 172. We're already below the glide slope. That's fine. We don't want to descend too much. as I'm tied into the runway anyway, and there's obstacles, but we'll catch up to it. So you can see where it is visually. We're very tight. That needle should come in. I just want to make sure it's working correctly. Needle should be coming in. There it goes. See it coming in? All right. Now I need a real hard turn because of where it is. All right, so now the needle is centered, and we're going to descend down, get the glide slope, and we'll match them up so they should cross. So I'm going to correct to the right for my localizer. Let's quickly dump some speed here. All right, see how they're about crossed up? Got a lot of headwind here. All right, got a lot of headwind. I'm just trying to slow down. I've got my nose up to try to slow down. There we go, because I need flaps. There we go, flaps coming in. So you need to pull your nose up sometimes to slow down enough for flaps. That's why I did that. And now the flaps are in. We have enough drag. I can drop the nose back down. So you see the glide slope is coming back on. I'm looking inside. I'm not looking outside at all. I'm watching my speed. See how they're crossed on that top nav? That's what we want. Crossed on the top nav at 200 feet is when above the airport elevation. So that's 429, so we're good. We look, we can see the airport. All right, we're going to go mist, full throttle. Flaps to 1. We're going to go mist. This plane is too slow to be doing this, frankly. All right, and we're going to go flaps up. Let's see if I can, I'm going to go back and I want to set up the weather so that it's custom weather. All right, let me catch up with chat. How's it going there, King Sheep? Yes, exactly. Hello, hello, Rasmus. How's it going, Tripper? Hello, Kepi Blanc fella. How are you? And Citrus on the other side as well. All right, what does, let's see. Trying to see what happened there. I don't know what the dealio was. Let's set it up the way we had it. So let's go there to let's just do this. Try to check some airports here. Minuteman Field. I don't think Minuteman Field has a ILS. Let's go back to Lawrence. Okay. Oh, it's the wind. Let's change conditions here. All right. Go custom. Just bringing it around noon. That's fine. I don't want live weather. Okay, it says live weather, and I want to change it. Off. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Clear skies. Let's go overcast. I don't care about snow. I don't care about that. That's fine. All that's fine. All right. I don't care about the wind layer. That does nothing for me. I'm looking for a ceiling. Let's see. I need to put a ceiling in. You're not gonna be able to see anything if I don't put something in there. So I don't want to make it boring where I'm flying around in the clouds the entire time. Let's go ahead and drop this. Okay, here it is. Altitude top. Let's go altitude bottom is... Oh, fuck off. Game, you're pissing me off here. Let's go down to... let's go 300-something feet. Right there. 346. That's good. Alright. I don't have DME, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and switch planes. Let's see if I can get a Cessna 172 that... I don't want the Garmin 1000. That's the thing. I don't want the Garmin 1000. Here's... No, that's G1000. G1000. Skis. I don't want the Garmin 1000. Yeah. go Bonanza. See what the Bonanza has for, check the Bonanza out, I think. Okay. Yep. Okay. Trying to get more old school nav here where I have to do it a little bit more. Autopilot would be nice just so that I can focus. It's just so much easier. Like when you're teaching people instruments, like if you can throw them in a sim and just have them do the instruments, it's easier. And I don't worry about dicking around with the plane the whole time. Like there are certain things that are a hell of a lot easier IRL than there are in game. Alright. Oh, it's got a Garmin 1000 bullshit. I don't want that. Shit. See, this is the problem is they've made flying so friggin' automated that it's pretty gross. I don't want a Garmin 1000. Yeah, they're gonna make most of these airplanes friggin' completely just too modern. It has been a lot of years since they had old steam gauges. Pretty much everything now has those packages. It's just so much easier. Like steam gauges are not all that helpful. What are you? Let's see. I don't know what this aircraft is. Let's test this one out. Shit, completely fucked me on this. Okay. Runway 5. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Trying to get... I want an airplane a little bit faster that has old school steam gauges in it. If we're gonna go full automated, I'll go TBM or something just to go faster because like we're just going slow. I could check the King Air out. King Air might be alright. They pretty much like went to the Garmin 1000 many years ago now. They had them when I was doing flight training. But the steam gauges require a lot of maintenance, so going into stuff like the Garmin's is just a hell of a lot easier. Yeah, see, we're full on. See, I don't want the moving map. That's cheating. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to fuck with it one more time. All right, if we're going to have everything be super modern, the Cessna 150 is just going to take me too long to do anything. So let's go ahead and grab... Bonanza's got a good speed. The King Air is pretty good on... The King Air is good. Let's go Caravan. Just go Bonanza, screw it. Okay. Alright, let's just do this. Not gonna dick around all day. It's sad that, like, I understand why, like, you know, I talked about the technical reasons why they've gone to these panels, but it takes some of the pilotage out, and anything like that, I think you lose some of your piloting skills. You know, there's good, like, you lose your cross-check. You know, it's definitely better. You know, they, having PFDs the way they are now is so much more intuitive. It was good work. The problem is you get complacent. All right, so let's line this up for Lawrence again. All right, let's see. Go. Come on, man. Website's working slow, and I need frequencies here. All right, let's see. I gotta try to friggin' remember how to run a Garmin 1000, which I never really had to do much. Let's see. Let's take off that real quick. Let's see. All right. Let's go to ILS runway 5 for Lawrence. I'll bring that up. All right, so we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We'll be much faster now. So we're going to come across, and we're going to go... This is what we're going to do this time. Instead of... we're fast enough now. I didn't want to go all the way to Boston, the 150. It would take us forever. We're faster in the Bonanza, so let's go direct to Boston. So 112.7, and then we'll follow the radial up. I think that will be better and work better for us here. So let's go in there. Let's see, nav 112.7. 112. Come on, give me it. You pain in the balls. 112.7. 112.7. Okay, nav 1. All right, there's Boston. It identified. All right, let's go ahead and see. FMS controls, nav, PFD. All right, see, I'm trying to remember how the hell to work a GARM 1000. Yep, never mind. Leave that comm off. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Nav 1. Alright, that's fine. Heading. Push the bug. There we go. Heading select. OBS. Alright, how am I moving the OBS now? CDI right there. Okay, CDI. Let's see what the direct to Boston is. Let's probably center it up with right. All right, so we'll get this. So when this needle is straight, you'll see it actually shows us on the map to our right. That's going to go direct to Boston. That's where we want to go. So, all right, let's go ahead and we'll take off, and I'll just dick around with this like this. All right, let's see. All right, that's fine. Where's the park brake on the Bonanza? I forget what the parking brake is on a Bonanza. Cowl flaps, I don't care about. Mixture prop is full. That's fine. This is complex. We have a propeller on here. Or a constant speed propeller. Where the hell is the parking brake on a Bonanza? I cannot remember. I've never been in a Bonanza. I've been in a Baron. Fuel selector. Where the hell is the park brake on a Bonanza? There's trims. I don't know where the parking brake is. Pitch trim is fine. Parking brake, parking brake, parking brake. Don't know where the parking brake is on a Bonanza. I'll have to look it up in a second here if I can't find it. Alright. Ah, here it is right here. Parking brake. Alright, good. Parking brake's off. Alright, let's go. We shall go. Let's go. Alright. Airspeed live. Rotate. Like, see, it does all the synthetic vision shit. I'm not a huge fan of that. It's just way too automated. Positive rate, gears coming up. You have a flight director button on this? Probably do. Yeah, I'm trying not to look at that map over there. We look there, so I'm using this CDI right here. That pink, I'm going to go direct on that course. So we're going to rotate here, and then we're going to put in a 45 for an intercept. It's very close, so we'll intercept fast. We go ahead and put a 45 in there. Don't quite need a 45, but we'll do it. I'm trying to shut my... Here, hold on. I gotta shut my radio off here. I don't want to listen to this guy. Do comm. Where's comms? Comm receiver. Alright, and then where's the flip on the comms? Push the center. Yep. Alright, I got him off now. Alright, good. I don't listen to him. Alright, so see the needle is coming in on that CDI in the bottom. Start to go in. What's the course read on it? I can't tell. 3. Shut up. Fucking around with you. I gotta shut his volume off here. Alright, so we're gonna head in on this course here in a second. All right, so we're going to go straight to Boston, and then we're going to join the course outbound here. So the problem is I went north too fast last time. All right, let's get trimmed out here. So I got a little bit of correction into the left, and let's go ahead and I'm going to pull the prop back a little bit. Jesus Christ, this guy's going to bitch at me the whole time. Problem is I got to learn the goddamn... See ya, dude. The hell is comms? Alright. Hopefully, he got rid of him and he's quiet. Alright, so we're trying to go direct to Boston. I don't know what the fuck the weather's doing. I'm supposed to have a 200-foot ceiling here, too. This is pissing me off. I set a 200-foot overcast ceiling in-game, and it's not giving me a 200-foot... This fucking guy's... Goodbye, bitch. Nobody asked to talk to you. Shut up. Comm... Where's Comm 1? There. Off. Comm 2. Off. Bye. I just turned Comm 2 on. Off. Are they just flipping? They're just flipping. God damn it. How do I shut my comms off? Nav, okay, that's where's comm. Comm volume. See ya, dude. Adios, muchachos. Alright, good. He's friggin' silent now. Why the hell's my weather? Let's see if I can fix the weather. Okay. Let's fix the weather here. It's supposed to be a 200-foot overcast layer here. $300's fine. 300-foot, nope, 300-foot overcast layer. Alright, good. Alright, so now we're in the shit. Alright, we're in the shit now. Alright, good. So this is what I want. I don't want to see anything. Should see the airport right before we come out. Map options. Go away, please. Terrain, next red, legend back. I don't. Let's see if I can kill the map at some point. All right, so we're heading direct to Boston. Trying to find DME on here. Let's see. We'll wait for the flip and I'll go back on course. Okay, there it is right there. You see the DME? It's 10.3 nautical miles till Boston. So we gotta fly towards Boston here. Let's see. Manifold pressure is a little high. Let's pull that back. So manifold pressure runs your throttle, and prop is RPM in a complex airplane. All right, so see how the needle's a little off to the left, so I'm correcting for that, just a small correction. I think it's cheating too, where it shows me the pink correction line. They just make shit so cheaty now. Like, that's exactly what it's doing. What? Oh, we descended. Okay, let me fix this. Okay. Yeah, they make that shit so cheaty. It's kind of gross. Here, let's fix this. All right. Just checking some stuff here. DME's on, nav's on. That's fine. Course is off to the left a little bit here. I don't know if we have an autopilot or not. I don't really need it, but... So this is what instrument conditions looks like. You just can't see anything. I gotta fix my altitude here. Trying to remember how to run a... Garmin 1000, so bear with me as I do that. All right. Nav audio level. Okay. All right, 112. All right, we're 5.8 nautical miles from Boston. Make sure my trim wheel's going. Yep, my trim wheel's going. Okay. So desired track is showing you on there of 039. Trying to remember how to set an altitude. I never really flew the Garmin 1000. They were just coming in when I did it, and we didn't have any with it. All right, let's see. Where is direct to menu, procedure, flight plan, clear, enter? Okay. Where is the altitude for the... Okay, there's altitude right there. Let's go to 2000 here. It's 2000. Okay. Trying to find where the flight director is on this. Let's see. ADF. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. There's autopilot right there. All right. Flight director right there. All right, good. Flight director. So flight director, as you can see, it shows you right where you need to put your head. So let's go ahead and do autopilot, altitude, autopilot. Altitude mode's on. Heading holds on. I'll go and do that manually. There we go. Right. And then we'll go like this. All right, we'll stay in heading mode. All right, now I can kind of just chill and let this do. Vertical speed. Let's see. I'm just trying to capture that. So this will let me focus on flying the approach and not have to fly the airplane. I used to do this when, like, I'd get people who wanted to come to me to get current. You know, they'd have to get current for their airline applications, and you know, we'd put the autopilot on and just let them focus on the approach because there's no real point in having them fly the airplane. I know they can fly the airplane. I want them to do the approach. All right, we're 1.2 nautical miles off Boston. When that happens, we're going to spin in a 347 course up to Lawrence. All right, let's start spinning it in now. 347. We're going to turn. All right, and now I'm going to spin the course. Nope, I don't want that. Where is the CDI? CDI, where is the CDI? CDI. Barometric pressure, com receive. Where the hell? Oh, CDI. I just was on it. CDI right there. All right, so a 347 is the course outbound to Lawrence. All right, there's 347. As you can see, we're a little bit off course to the right. Let's go ahead and we'll move the heading bug a little bit to the right to get back on course. All right, I got to set up a backup. See, this is the problem. Is I don't know how to do some of this backup shit on this. On the Garmin 1000. All right, let me see what I can do on this panel here. FMS controls. Navigate PFD. All right, traffic map. Okay, let's go through the different menus here. FMS controls, let's see. All right, weather radar, traffic map. I don't want the traffic map. Navigation map, I want none of that. All right. Traffic map, let's look real quick. I do not know how to run the Garmin 1000 for shit. Let's take off Track IR. I gotta get this fixed here. I'm trying to put in the second course here. Let me fix my heading hold here. All right, 19.5 nautical miles. So we have some time. We're 3.7 out. When we hit 19.5, that's when we're close. I could change it last second. I'm trying not to if I can avoid it. So I need to try to find a way to set in a second nav in here. Menu. Low, normal, that's not what I want. Flight plan, no. Procedure, no. Clear. FMS controls. Traffic map, map. Okay, nope, that doesn't do it. Let's see if I can put that in. Map, waypoint, okay. I want to go to here. Let's see. Is that V? That's VNav. Okay. Huh. Okay. Airports. Oh, stop, you fucker. I'm trying to do stuff here. There we go. All right. Waypoint. This is annoying. It's good for learning this shit, but it's also it's pain in the balls for me to try to do it. That's why it's good I can have the autopilot on, as I can just focus on trying to get this thing fixed. Okay. I just want a second nav. That's all I want. Second nav. All right, let's fix this heading here. All right, so anyways, 19.5 nautical miles is when we're gonna get to Wambu, and then I'll take us in on the localizer. There's no real merit to me just navigating us in, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the let's see, probably running on approach, I would say. Okay, it's not gonna like that. Let's see, nav mode's what we want to be on. Okay, nav mode. It's gonna track us on course now. So we'll just let that run. I need to find a way to get a second course in here. All right, so what we're gonna do is when we get close, when we get within like say, oh I don't know, 18.5 miles, we'll be 1 mile away from the course, and I will go ahead and put in the ILS. You can use your scroll wheel or you can go left-right. It's kind of up to you. If I have to do a long one, I'll go scroll wheel. Let's bring the prop up just a little bit here. Let me watch the RPM here. So you control the RPM with your propeller. I'm just trying to speed us up just a hair. We're not going to get going that fast in this plane. All right, so we're about 8 miles. I'm going to go ahead and just switch it over. I don't know how to run 2 navs in this plane with the Garmin's. Engine. See it has auto lean. I'm not interested in that. Back. Okay. Airport approach. All right. There we go. ILS right there. How do we do enter? Approach. Load approach. Okay, that's loaded in. K-Boss. There we go, K-Boss. All right, this is what we're on right now. Okay. We'll do Wambu initial approach fix. All right. All right, vectors. Okay. I don't know how to go down now. Let's see. I want to go to activate. Nope, that doesn't do it. Okay. There we go. That does it. Okay. There we go. That's loaded in. All right. Let's actually go ahead and activate it. Load approach. All right. Vectors is fine. Go Wambu, actually. All right, vectors, let's go down, and we'll actually activate it. All right, there we go, that's activated. I want to fly it by hand, so I'm going to keep an eye on. So we're close, 2 miles out. I get the second frequency lined up, 111.7. All right, 111.7's in there for the ILS. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fix my heading bug here. All right, that's in. We're going to go back to heading mode because I want to fly this manually. All right, heading mode's back on. All right, I'll quickly brief the approach. Wambu at or above 1,900 feet. We're good. We're at 2,000 feet. Perfect. All right, 18.4. We're going to go ahead and switch over. So I want to flip this. Oh, shit. Let's pause it real quick. I gotta figure out the goddamn how to make this run. Let's see. Nav 1, Nav 2. Okay, I gotta run Nav 2 here. Nav 2 is gonna be. Let's see. That's correct. Okay. See. Stand by. I'm trying to remember how to do this. I never really worked with these, this one, so. Let's see, I screwed up the frequency. Let's fix that. 111 there. That's the flipper. Listen to it. See if it comes up. What the fuck? How do I get over on that? That's the thing is I don't want to learn the Garmin 1000 here. I just want to do the goddamn approach. Currently, it's not showing. It's currently showing Boston VR. Oh, God damn it. Very annoying. I just wanted like a basic plane because I'm spending all my time trying to fucking learn the system instead of actually flying. Yeah, it's fucked up again because, god damn it, I don't know what frequency I'm in. This sucks, man. All right, I gotta go back and fix this. I don't know how to run the Garmin 1000 well enough, and I know how to run it in a normal plane, and now it's being a pain in the balls. So everything's so fucking modern, it's driving me nuts. Let's check the King Air out. It's being frustrating here. I keep fucking this up because I don't know I don't know how to run the Garmin 1000. All right, runway 5 is good. All right. VOR, let's go ahead and try to dick around with the King Air. I'm hoping that everything doesn't have the Garmin 1000. They probably paid money to Garmin and put it in everything, which is mostly what's in everything now anyway, but spending half my time doing, like, it's too hand-holdy. The whole point is, like, when you're trying to refresh yourself with instruments, you want to do it the old-school way because that shows that you know how to work it, and I can't get it. I can't get a plane that has that besides the 150, and it's just so painfully slow. It will take me 100 years to get anywhere. Yeah, see, this is all fucking screens again. Do we have 2 navs is all I need. I need 2 navs. Nope. Too modern. Don't want modern. I want old school. gonna have to do the Cessna 150, but I'd rather have an autopilot. Is there anything that isn't like brand spanking new airplane? There's no option for the, is there, to change these? No. Number customization, elevator, nope, nope, nope. See Garmin 1000 in there. Could fly the Beaver if it has. They'd probably put a Garmin 1000 in the Beaver too. Let's look. They just, everything's brand spanking new. Frustrating. Because this is like this is the much more technical old school way to do it, and that's what I want to do to be proficient. So I might as well go fly the Airbus because I want repetition, so might as well just go fly a fucking Airbus if I want to do that. Thank Christ, we're gonna run the we'll run this. What's that? I don't know what all that shit is. All right, we're in a Beaver here. Let's do this old school. So I'm not fucked up the whole time. This is more old school shit. All right, so let's go ahead and just pause it. So we're not burning a bunch of fuel doing this. All right, localizers right here. All right, there we go. All right, switch between comm and localizer. Beautiful, that's what we want. All right, let's go ahead and 112.7. Flip it. Oh, good. This is old school shit like I used to use. Good, we're back to this. Put my old man hat on. 111.7. Yeah. Let's put it down here on nav 2. Shit. I meant to go to... This is what we had when I was flying, so it's much more familiar to me. You know, and then I went to airlines, which is like, it's all handholdy too, so it's like 112.7, that's Boston, and then this should be, I actually remember where all this stuff is. That's gorgeous. All right, that's Boston. That works. Nav 2. All right, we're too far for that. I'll leave the audio on, and well, we might be all right. We'll hear the ILS come in when we get closer. All right, good. That's what we want. All right, so we want to go, what is it? Nav 1 is Boston. Shit. Oh, I'm going to have to fuck around with this, too. I only have the one VOR, so that's all right. Let's see. That's an ADF right there. What are we looking for here? Let's go direct. We're not reading on the ground. Let's see why. All right, let's take off and see what happens. This could be a problem, too. We're not receiving yet, but you're not supposed to receive on the ground, really, so let's see. Or tail dragger. I gotta find cabin heat, wobble pump. Where the friggin' hell is the parking brake on a de Havilland? Alistair probably knows. Mixture, propeller, level tensions. Trims there. All right. See if I can get rid of the yoke for a second. I'm looking for the park brake. There's park brake, carb heat, emergency, cut off oil. They put the oil filler in the cabin. There it is. All right, park your brakes off. All right. Let's go. All right, mixture's full prop. Alright, is the parking brake on? And I think it's off. There's parking brake. What the fuck? Come on, come on, come on. What's going on here? This is absolutely obnoxious. Do a prop check. I'm getting annoyed. Alright. Fuck you. We're gonna do this. Gotta redo this every time. It's getting old. Getting old, it really is. It's the technical shit that's annoying. I just want to fly. Let's see. Alright, let's stay at the airport. Go ahead and we'll do the... we're going to stay at this airport because the Cessna 150 is just too slow. It's going to take me forever to get around. Could go down to Florida and do it in Florida. Like, I know the airport's down there. That's one nice thing was the airports are so close. We could just, we could go from airport to airport, and I could just quickly do a bunch of approaches. All right, that's good. All right, let's see. That's fine. All right, and then let's see. I want to do, let's see. We're going to be taking off of runway 29. And let's do ILS 11. All right, so we'll just go out and do that. That'll be the quickest thing to do. All right. That's what we'll do. It'll be the quickest thing to do. So we're going to take off of runway 29, which goes this way. All right, and what we're going to do is come back around, and we're going to head in. So let's see, climb left turn. Let's go ahead to... So we're going to follow the localizer back course. We'll turn 45 degrees. Oh, we're in Lawrence. What the fuck? I grabbed the wrong one. No wonder. Here it is. All right. Here it is. Didn't make sense to me. All right. We're going to go... we're going to go off of 29. We're going to head out westbound. Let's see what I can figure out for this. How many miles do we want to go out? Let's go out, I don't know, 12 miles. Come back. Yeah. And we'll come in on the 111.15. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, let's do that. Because this I can actually run the proper navs on. It's too hand-holdy. It's like, show me how to do everything. It's like, nah, man. It's like, I want old school. You know, I want to make sure my proficiency's there. I don't have DME on the 150, so it's just kind of annoying. Like, if I could get a Cessna 172 or a Cessna 182 that had steam gauges, I'd be thrilled. All right. Let's go ahead and do weather. All right, we want to go ahead. Let's bring the base down to 300 feet. That's fine. So the ILS will take you down to 200 feet, so we'll be in the clouds until then. All right, good. All right, I don't want... Let's not do goddamn nighttime. It's just going to be... I have to get all the lights fixed. I won't be able to see anything. Let's not do that. That's fine there. All right, let's do that. All right. I know where the buttons are on a Cessna 150. Know where all the controls are. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. There we go. Much better. All right. This is what I like. I like old steam gauges. All right, let's go ahead and put in... Stand by. Uh, 111.15. Flip it. All right, there we go. Flip it good. Final approach course is going to be 113. All right, we're going to follow the back course. So this is back course. So we need to go opposite to bring the needle in. I actually have to go to the right. So it's backwards. That's always fun. All right, altitude, I need above 1,900. So you see, if I want to follow the needle, I actually have to go backwards on the localizer. So I have to go backwards on this. I'm going to follow the back course out. Y in the sweet name of Sunny Christ is the overcast layer that I made, not where it's supposed to be. Did you guys not just see me fix this to 300 feet? What the fuck is it doing? I just did it. When I changed the time, did it fuck it up? Really, man? Oh, I'm paused. There we go. Very annoying. All right, following the back course out. I'm going to go out for... I don't have DME, which is a problem. Do I have DME anywhere? I don't see DME. You look. No, it's the Hobbs. I don't see DME. Yeah, I don't see DME. DME is distance measuring equipment, so I can't tell how far out we are. Awesome. I can use some other stuff to do it. Let's go back. I put too much correction in there. Let's go there. All right, good. So I'm just following the back course. This is taking me straight out on that runway heading. I'm going to go up to 2,000 feet. I'm trying to see if I can... Yeah, I don't have any DME, so we're just going to go out for a while. We'll come back. It's not ideal, but it's what I've got. Just trying to keep that needle centered on the top nav right here. All right, we're coming up on 2,000 feet. I'm going to level off at 2,000. All right, a little bit of correction to the left here. Very small correction. Fix my altitude. I'm 200 high. All right, fix my heading back to 290. Wind should be calm. Altitude, altitude, little trim. There we go. I need to go a little bit right to correct the back course. All right, so I'm going to keep heading outbound until the glide slope goes up above me. Stand by. I'm just gonna pause so I don't get off course while I'm trying to deal with ding dong here. All right, where's COM 1? All right, COM 1 volume is off. All right, oh, shit, I can't shut it off. I can turn the volume down though. Okay. All right, so a little bit left here to get back on course. That's why I paused it. Jesus Christ, this guy's gonna keep pissing in my ear, isn't he, huh? Here, go a little bit more to the left here. I'm not gonna get back on course. All right, there we go. Getting back on course here. We'll just slowly decrease the angle there. So I just want, okay, so see the glide slopes coming up? All right, so that's telling me that at 2,000 feet, I'm getting ready to pass the approach fix there. So I want to get that glide slope all the way up above me, and then I'm going to turn around. So a little bit to the right here to fix the back course. All right, 2,000 feet. Here, we're going to get rid of this dude's bullshit here. There we go. So I can't hear him anymore. Oh, that's an ATIS frequency. There we go. I'm trying to just put something in there so he shuts up. All right, so see how the glide slope is above me now? That means we've gone out far enough. Let's pause it and I'll show you. All right, so notice this needle is straight up and down. That means we're on the course of the runway. And then we're now below this glide slope line. So if we look here, so if you look, we've gone outbound on this course. We're on course, so we followed this line. If you look at the vertical here, we're at 2,000 feet. So the glide slope is starting to go above us now. If we were, so the whole time we were at 2,000 feet and we were inbound here, we were above this line. Now that we are past this spot right here, we are now below the glide slope, okay? So we are somewhere out, we're about right here, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a 45. So if we look, we're out, what is it? Zelka. We've passed Zelka, which is right here. Zelka initial approach fix. All right, right there. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to go, we're going to make a 45-degree right-hand turn, and we're going to head out for about a minute. And then I'm going to swing around, and we'll head back in, and we'll follow the course inbound and land. All right. So that looks good. I've got him hand flying here. Let's take the pause off. This is what's nice about being able to put the autopilot on is you don't have to worry about everything. You just have to pay attention to doing the actual nav. All right, so we're going to turn 45 degrees. All right, so 3, 4, 5. Let's start turning. We're going to turn at standard rate turns. So right there. All right, 3, 4, 5, a little bit more. All right, and we'll watch our altitude. All right, so we're going to go out for about a minute. All right. So watch our altitude. And so what we should do is we're going to come back in the ILS, and since the clouds are at 300 feet, it better be AGL. Let me quickly look, make sure the game put it in as AGL. AGL is above ground level, okay? So mean ground level, okay, good. So this is 200 feet above the ground. That's what I want. I don't want it above sea level. I need it above the ground level. So we're at, the clouds are at 380 feet. An ILS is a precision approach. It allows us to go 200 feet above the ground. So once we get below 380 feet, we'll be able to see the runway and land. All right. Let me quickly brief the approach while I'm paused. All right, so what we did was we went past Zelka, and we're on a 45-degree angle up here. We're going to go out for about a minute, and we're going to turn around and come back. We're going to intercept the localizer, and we're going to come in. And when the glide slope comes down, we're going to follow the glide slope. We'll be able to descend below 1,900. Okay, we'll head in, and we'll be able to land. So let me make sure 113. Let me make sure all that's set up before I do it here. This is something I used to do a lot with students too, is I'd pause it, make sure everything's right. So 113, we're good to go. All right. We'll go ahead and time out a minute, so we'll watch the timer there when I start the time. And we'll just go out for another minute. There's no real time disparity on this one. I can kind of do what I want on this one. We'll see you later, Citrus. I saw the message, but I didn't read it. All right, so 113 plus 45. So 118 plus 40. So 158. 158 is going to be your inbound heading. You can see it on the bottom there as well. So 158 is going to put us on a 45 intercept angle back in. So we're going to make a left turn to 158. Watch my altitude here. All right, and there's a minute. Let's go standard rate turn. A little bit more than standard rate. Let's go standard rate. Watch my altitude. All right, so I really don't care about the time now. As I flip around, this needle should go from one side to the other. As we come inbound, that should flip. Little altitude there, fix the altitude problem. All right, I don't know why it didn't flip. No, that's right. It's correct. It was back course to front course, so we're good. It should be off my right. I said it wrong. Okay. Yep, it should be on our right side. So let me go a little bit to the left here. Right, so the needle is to our right, this needle right here, and we expect as we get close, it's going to start to come in. The final approach course is 113, so we're gonna expect that our final heading should be somewhere in the neighborhood of 113, plus considering the wind, which I don't really know where it is. I don't really care. I'll figure it out as we're flying. So we're flying back in toward the localizer. Just gonna turn just a little bit to the right. This will just bring that us. There it goes. We're already on course here. Okay. I was just trying to get that needle to move a little faster. So we're gonna slowly move with the needle here. And I don't want to move. I don't want to overshoot it too much. So I'm going for a 113. Glide slope is also alive. So there's a 113 about there. I need to go a little bit to the right. There we go. A little bit more to the right. Let's go 120 for a second. All right. Once we're on the localizer, which we are, and that glide slope comes in, we can start to descend. So I need to go a little bit left to stay on the localizer. There we go. Glide slope's alive. It's just going to take a second. We're not that fast. You know, we're going about 100 knots. It's not, you know, a little over 100. 105, 110. That's pretty ambitious for a Cessna 150. Must be a brand new one from the 70s. I just got a weather alert for all that thunderstorm business I'm talking about. All right, so see how the glide slope line is coming down. We have the localizer pretty much tuned in. Because we're on the front course, I actually turned toward the needle. When we're going backwards, I had to turn the opposite direction. I need to go right to correct the localizer, and I'm watching the glide slope as well. We're going to follow the glide slope and the localizer now. Since we're on the localizer, we're cleared. So, for example, we're going down a valley between two mountains. We would not want to descend until we were on the localizer, or else we could hit the mountains. So I put in a correction angle, a small correction angle. Notice the localizer needle is coming back. So I'm going to keep that little bit of correction angle in. You don't want to chase it. You just want to do a little correction, so I'm not going to overdo it. Probably the wind is from my left a little bit, so just keeping that in mind. We're heading back toward 113 with a little bit of left correction. You notice the two lines are lined up now. That means we're on localizer and we're on glide slope. A little bit down and to the right. All right. Glide slope's good. A little bit to the right. Just a hair. We're just putting in corrections. We're not flying it till it's lined up. We're just putting in corrections. Small corrections. Little bit high, little bit to the right. There are the lights. So at this point, we could keep going. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's pause. Let's go into weather. And I'm going to drag this down to 200 feet. 200 feet is the minimum. So 200 feet above the runway. Okay. All right, next thing I'm going to do, too, is I also want to go, let's find the, this. So if we look, the airport touchdown zone elevation is 132 feet. So the ground is 132 feet above sea level. So we add 200 to that, so 232. So 232 is where we expect to go down to. It's actually showing 251 right here. So at 251, if we do not see, so the things we need to see to continue to go lower, we need to see approach lights, the runway environment. So we've already seen the approach lights, so that means we can continue down to 100 feet above the ground, or 232. And so we can keep continuing down if we see any of that environment. So I made it a little bit harder now. Let's go down, follow that glide slope. Localizer is good, glide slope is good. Let's start slowing down. I should have put flaps in already, but not a big deal. You don't need flaps. I could land. All right, so see how I see the approach lights? That means I can continue. I see the runway. We can continue and land. All right, flaps coming in. I have to let go of the controls. All right, so that's what it looks like in instrument conditions. So you see I was able to navigate out from the airport and all the way back in using the information. So I'm still using the glide slope, but if we look at the PAPI on the left, I have 2 whites, 2 reds. So now we're low. I'm giving it a fistful of power because this thing has no power. There we go. I'm almost at full power just to maintain 60 knots. So this is what it would look like in with the 200-foot ceiling. So that's why you do the ILS, is to get down like this. So we're landing the opposite the way we took off. All right, we're stabilized. We're going to land. Yeah, land right at the landing bars. A little bit of... little flare. You definitely flare with a 150. You don't flare with a jet. There we go. All right, good. So let me see if I can find how to bring up my track. I'm just gonna... just gonna get off the runway real quick. It doesn't matter. I've got traffic shut off, but we'll get off the runway. So that's an ILS approach. Everything's RNAV 2 now. I don't see any regular VOR approaches, so... But yeah, so let me see if I can find the track here. Let's see. Let me see if I can find this. Trying to see the ground track, how to find that. Shit. So what we ended up doing was we took off of this runway. We went out until we got past this point here. So we went out about here. We took a right turn, 45 degrees. We then came back in at a 45 degree. We intercepted the glide slope and then followed it all the way in and landed this way. I wish I could find the ground track, but yeah. Let's see if I can bring up the ground track somehow. VFR map, camera, navlog. Navlog's probably it. Let me see. Nope. What the fuck? Alright, that's not gonna do it. Checklist, basic controls, objectives, travel to, now. Let's see. Alright, I'll have to look at it, let's see. Alright, so it used to be a function in Flight Simulator 10 I used to use to help with students. That's how I taught myself a lot of instrument stuff, because I was able to, so what you would do is you would look at your approach plate on what you're doing, and then you would, you could go ahead and you can actually look back at the track and see if you were in the right places, and then you knew you did it right. And you could also see how much the wind was blowing you on or off course, and you knew if you had enough wind correction in. So the next flight, you could improve. So that's this. Nobody has any goddamn instrument approaches anymore, any VOR approaches. Let me look. See if there's any VOR, because they all went to RNAV, which is GPS. So, like, here's the RNAV runway 11, which makes sense. The VORs were very cost prohibitive on repairs. Let's see. So, like, let's see if Boston has one. Let's see. No. I doubt Boston's gonna have any. Everything's RNAV now. It's kind of annoying. See, like, they're all RNAVs now. You used to be able to do VORs. Let me see. It's just they've completely gone, which I understand why they did it. It is so much safer, and that's why they did it. But it's very boring as far as I'm concerned. And it's good to have the old skills, but all right, guys, I think we'll finish it up there. That was good. It sucked trying to get a plane that I could use. Like, this is what I wanted. This shows that you know what you're doing by going in and actually using this old school methodology. And then when you go into the new school stuff, it is a piece of cake. It is so easy because, for example, like, when you're flying an airplane like this, you have to have a cross-check. They call this your six-pack. You have, let's get rid of the yoke. Yeah, airspeed indicator, attitude indicator, altimeter, turn slip, compass, and your vertical speed. And so a good cross-check is attitude, airspeed, attitude, altitude, attitude, turn slip, attitude, airspeed, attitude, compass, attitude, altimeter, altitude, VSI. And so you cross-check between. Now it's very easy with the Garmin's and everything else. It's a piece of cake, which is good for safety reasons. But you lose that skill set. And then actually understanding why the needles do what they do, I think also helps you kind of develop your skill set. But, all right, guys, I think we'll finish up there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you have not subscribed and enjoyed, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. See you later, Rasmus.